I want to talk about conscious creation, and I want to talk about no longer just saying this happened and claiming that you are creating your life, that you are creating the perceptions that you're holding onto in your life, that you can wholeheartedly take accountability for not only the things that are going wrong, that you don't like, that you'd like to change, the circumstances you'd like to be different, but that you also have full power and control over all the things that are going so well. And it is not up to chance and up to fate for things to work out for you. It's up to you believing that you are the one taking one step at a time towards living what you want to live, or you are the one who's already living what you want to live. So if you were to assume that you are already living exactly what you live, all of those things that you keep imagining, you want the car, you'd like a house to yourself, you'd like to have a good income, you'd like, to be fit and healthy and have the relationship of your dreams and to have the degrees and accomplishments and the success or anything that you want. If you felt like you already had that and you were living that as that person, you would feel a sense of calm, of relief, of normalization. This feels normal to me. So wherever you're at right now that doesn't feel like it matches that, it is really just up to you to decide that you can have different, that you can fully say, I created that, or I did that, or take ownership over your accomplishments and celebrate yourself over and over again. I remember when I got my master's a year ago, I think I gave myself like 1 week barely to celebrate, and then I got into the grind of life and I forgot that I'm so proud of myself for that. My food is ready. That I am so proud of myself for the fact that I went and I got that thing and I did that thing and I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish within that degree, and that I have so much more to go. But to take time and celebrate those successes and those wins, it doesn't have to last only a day or 2 or a week. You can genuinely relish in it as long as you want. You can cherish the accomplishment. You can be so proud. You can look at yourself in the mirror and just be like, I am so freaking proud. I want to scream it to the rooftop. One of the people, someone I know, told me that I'm someone who's really vulnerable with being excited about things too. Like I'm vulnerable with things that don't go super well in my life, but I like to share in my excitement. And one of the things I had to surpass to get to a point where I was able to do that was the fear that I was boasting or that I was showing off. Whenever I, got to experience something cool, or I had an accomplishment, or something good went well in my life, because it felt like I was either taking away from someone else, or it felt like I was not being, like I was being tone deaf to the fact that other people are struggling and suffering. But the thing is, you can live your life like that and you can continuously taper down your success, or you can embrace that you also, just like those people, only have one life. And that, do you really want to be living it in fear of shining too bright for others, or do you want to shine the heck out of every single second and ounce of this life that you get to live and soak it all in? Because I choose the latter. I choose the one where I get to be so proud. I get to scream on the rooftops, just like when you're a little kid and you're 8 years old and you're like, oh my gosh, I made the cheerleading team or something like that. Why can't we do that growing older? Why can't we do that in our late 20s, our 30s, our 40s, or 50s? We can. The answer is we can. It is not a limitation that actually exists. It's a limitation that's self-imposed. So to be proud of yourself for even the little things, like, oh my gosh, I made 4 dishes this week. Like, I cooked 4 times. In the past, I would have cooked once and I would have eaten takeout the rest of the time. Like that's something that I'm actually talking for myself. And I am proud when I do those things. I am proud when I sit down and I create. I'm proud that I've posted. This is going to be my 5th post this week. I am really proud of that. And I'm speaking to the void, into the void, to the people who will listen, and that eventually one day someone will look at this video and someone will send it to someone else, and then it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'll look back and I'll be like, oh, I remember a time where I was posting and there were barely any views and I was in a void. It doesn't really matter ultimately, because the point is you're becoming, or you're being, the person that you want to be, and you're taking ownership over, I create this. But to really, my alarm went off, but to really come back to, I'm the magic, I'm the love. And one of the things for me was often putting the responsibility outside of myself for maybe negative things in my life, but even more impactful and even more I had to tend to my food. But really to what I've learned as a lesson for me, the biggest part is really to be allowing myself to hold on to being proud of the good and to not, you know, immediately take it away from myself. So like, oh, I got a master's. Yeah, but now like I need to make sure I'm in a really good job. Hey, like, you know, give yourself a second and praise yourself and cherish all of the things, the great things that you've had in your life, or else we're gonna spend your entire life and years looking back and be like, man, I wish I would have enjoyed that a little bit more or longer. Like, I wish I would have relished in the like master's, congratulations, longer than just a week, because now it's a year later and now you're like, oh, well, can I go back and celebrate? Well, the answer is yes. I could even go back and celebrate. I could go have drinks and be like, I want to celebrate myself getting a master's degree, because hell yeah, I went and did that. You know, we get distracted by life and routine, but look back on everything that you were proud of at one point and just let yourself be really proud of it. Let yourself really remind yourself that I created that. I am the magic, that wherever I go, I recreate the same thing in new places, because I am that which I seek. I am the thing that I want to be. I am the person I want to be, and if I'm not, I can embrace that version of me right away instead of thinking it's later, oh, I'm not there yet. You know, one day I'll be there, and then when I'm there, then I'm going to really love and cherish myself. But what about now? What if you did it right now? Because when you get to later, you always look back and you're like, I wish I did it then. So then you must do it now so that you don't feel that as much later on. And the happiest moments of my life, where I'm the happiest that I am, are really those times where I'm so proud of myself and I am completely embracing all of the goodness that I've created for me, even when there are circumstances or things that aren't going well and that I can choose to dwell on, and that sometimes I do. I like to have pity parties. We all do. Like, oh my gosh, I wish this was better. Or, oh my gosh, this happened. Or hard things that really happen that you have to validate. Like, that hurt. That sucked. Oh shit. For like those 3-4 weeks, I was going through it. I don't need to be happy-go-lucky all the time. But what I can also do in those moments is come back to myself and be like, oh my gosh, like, okay, it's really hard right now, but I am so proud. I'm so proud of the things that I'm doing. Even if I'm not exactly where I want to be, I am really proud of who I am, and even the fact that I have the visions for where I want to be. So always getting back to yourself and praising yourself, validating yourself. That's like the teacher in me that likes to validate the kids, you know? Oh, you did so well. That is so lovely. Like, do it for you. Do it for you. And don't be so critical or punitive, because you only have this one life and you only get to experience all the emotions in your body and your physical senses one time. And then poof. So like, why not, while we have the chance to do that, be like, I want to experience like being so proud of myself. Okay, then boom, click, do it now, right now, not later. No, not oh, Friday when I'm done work. No. Not oh, when I'm done that accomplishment. Like me, I'm writing something. Oh, when I'm done this project. No, now. I'm proud that I even had the idea to do it, that I even want to sit down and try. Find the little things. Today my shoes made me really happy. I got these shoes 2 weeks ago, and like I was just so proud that I had these shoes, and the fact that I have money to buy shoes for myself, like that just made me so proud. Like just the fact that I'm like, I'm on this earth, I get to like provide for myself, buy things, take care of me. Like that made me proud. I love my shoes. They're beige and white, and I always love beige and white stuff, as you can tell with my decor. Well, I hope in any way, shape, or form this brought you some sense of encouragement in your own endeavors and in your own self-talk. You can follow me on Only My Own Validation, and I will be coming back to you soon with more videos. I'm going to do Monday through Friday. I'm going to give myself a break on the weekends, but I'll do Monday through Friday.